Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, part two of this. I wasn't probably going to make a video on this. This video's only been out a couple hours, the previous one, and I inadvertently showed something I was playing on way up here. They could barely see it, and this person asked, well, what kind of pattern is that? Well, I was playing around with this last night. I really don't even remember how I made it. I do know I made it with the squiggle, and so I put the squiggle on the, well, I forgot I'm going to have to add it to it on the bottom of the video for these squiggles. But this is just some things I think about playing around. I've got that in the center. I'm going to take a 2-point line and hit P, Control D and make a duplicate and rotate it 90 degrees. And then I'm going to fill this in with the Smart Fill tool. And look at that, you get a really weird shape. Yeah, I can't even remember exactly how I did it, but I know I Control D and make a duplicate. See, so now I'm making a completely different shape. I'm hitting Control D or the plus key, and now I didn't hit Control D. And you could just keep going further and further. I'm going to go ahead and weld this to get rid of the lines in the middle. But that's kind of that pattern I created in a way. And several things you could do. You could make it, let's make it 5 by 5. So anything's possible. Let's make our nudge factor 4.98 because we did it the other day and it worked. Hit the plus key and move it over. See, that way there won't be a line between there. And this is going to be maybe a cool pattern because when we do this and hit the plus key, go down. So anything's possible. I'm going to go ahead and select it all, hold down the shift key and double click on the rectangle tool, and let's make it yellow. Let's go up to Object, Order, Back a Page. And it's kind of similar to what I did there, but I had them rotated evidently on a 45-degree angle. And we could do that very easily. Just take this shape. Well, let's make a copy of it, keep that. Let's rotate this on a 45-degree angle. And, well, that's kind of a 90-degree angle, I guess. But that'll be different. So now I need to make it 5 again and just go like this and hit the plus key and move it over. So this is going to give me a total different look. It'll be basically just the opposite of the other thing. Control D, nudge it down, Control D, Control D, Control D. Grab them all. Yeah, this is, well, it's going to be more than, then I'm going to hold down the shift key and double click the rectangle. Let's make it yellow again. Go to Object, Order, Back a Page. And it's a unique pattern that you could kind of come up with. And I mean, I did something to this by using the spiral tool, or not the spiral tool, just circles. I think I somehow got one of these shapes designated. Let's use a different color and hopefully it won't leak. Yeah, it's going to leak because that, okay, it'll leak because the yellow isn't really there. Yeah, it is. It's perfect. So I'm just going to show you how I kind of did this one. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, double click on the rotation and put it right there on that node. And then rotate this 90 degrees. Control D, look at that. And then I'm going to go ahead and weld that so it'll all be blue. But then I'm going to take away the outline and take away the fill and add an outline. And let's just take, this is just the way I think about things. If we take that circle, shift select this and go EC and put it right in the center. So it's a little bit I'm going to make it a little bit bigger by holding down the shift key and then double hit Control D and just move it up to however big you want, and then Control D all the way you want. Now you could do the other circles or these circles. We'll just do these circles. I'm going to do every other one. And look at the shape it's forming. Now I did not group these together, but if I hold down, well, you know what? I need the center. I need let me put a circle and hit. Well, you know what I could do is just take one of these circles and make it smaller, because I need a center rotation for this. I'm going to try to grab this and nudge it out of the way, and it worked. So now I can take my Alt key. You know what? I'd like to have that for later. I'm going to hold down my Alt key and swipe through these rings and hit delete. So now I'm going to move this back. Control D to duplicate. I can't alternate C because I'm not in the center of the page, but I can put it in the center of that circle and then rotate it. I wonder if we rotate it at 45 degrees. No. Okay, you know what happened there? I did not group them together. So before I made a duplicate, I can move stuff out of the way, just move it right back, but I need to group this. Control G, Control D, and go right to the center, and let's rotate it 45 degrees. You know what? That looks pretty cool. You get a total different look just by playing around. Let's go ahead and make those yellow. And I don't know what else you could do to it. Let's put a black box around it. Well, there's a lot you could do to it. I like the 45 instead of the 90. Gives it a little bit of, it looks like the rear end of a bumblebee. Anyway, so just playing. And I really appreciate that person inquiring, because I was zooming in and it just barely showed up. And they go, what is that? Orange and yellow. Anyway, hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.